From the star athletes with amazing endorsement deals to the filmmakers that have crafted invaluable franchises, today we look at the richest celebs in the world. Number 10. James Patterson. With more than 300 million copies sold, American writer James Patterson is the only author to make this list on his written works alone. This novelist is responsible for works like the Alex Cross series, the Women's Murder Club series, the Michael Bennett series, and many more non-fiction, thriller, and romance titles. Ever the popular writer, producing almost addictive works, Patterson was even the first person to sell 1 million ebooks when his publishing company, Hachette Book Group, announced as much in 2010. His novels brought him a net worth of more than $730 million, earning an estimated $90 million a year. Patterson is also a known philanthropist, having donated millions of dollars to reading initiatives, college universities, scholarships, libraries, and a variety of literary programs. Number 9. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is one of the greatest golfers of all time, and certainly the most popular of the last few decades. But in recent years, a number of unfortunate incidents set the 4-time Masters winner back quite a bit, both in terms of finances as well as public perception. But 2018 appeared to be somewhat of a comeback year for Woods, as the 43-year-old golfer earned his 80th career victory on the PGA Tour when he won his first tour tournament in 5 years. His monetary earnings also scored a big win with a reported $50 million increase to his net worth. Throughout his career, Woods has earned more than any other golfer on the PGA Tour, bringing home $116 million in prize money. Since he began his career in 1996, Woods has made an astounding $1.5 billion from a combination of endorsements, appearance fees, and his own golf course design firm. He was even the highest paid athlete for more than a decade, and despite recent hurdles, he appears to be back in full force. With this momentum and a supposed project in the works with Golf TV, it should prove interesting to see how much more Woods can increase his $800 million net worth. Number 8. Diddy. Few names have climbed the economic ladder like Sean Diddy Combs. Beginning as an intern for Uptown Records in New York City, Combs worked his way up the ranks to become a talent director, working with names like Jodeci and Mary J. Blige, before going on to start his own label in 1993. Bad Boy Entertainment would debut in the flourishing hip-hop scene with stars like the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and 112. Years of controversy, tragedy, and constant press coverage accompanied the growing Bad Boy record label as Diddy's investments would begin to diversify. The mindful entrepreneur first entered the fashion world in 1998 with his self-named clothing line, Sean John. Other ventures include a 50% share of the vodka brand Ciroc, a large stake in the television network Revolt TV, and a majority holding in a joint project with Mark Wahlberg for the athletic drink Aqua Hydrate. These enterprises, along with his success as a producer, performer, and songwriter in the music industry, have brought Combs a net worth of more than $820 million. Other accolades include 3 Grammy Awards, a number of starring film roles, and several million record sales to date. Number 7. David Copperfield. The lone magician on this list, David Copperfield is easily the most commercially successful illusionist in history. At 62 years of age, Copperfield has earned a slew of achievements, including 21 Emmy Awards, 11 Guinness World Records, knighthood in France, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and the status of being named a living legend by the United States Library of Congress. With more than 33 million tickets sold throughout his illustrious career, he is the highest-grossing solo entertainer, bringing in over $4 billion of revenue on his own. In 2006, Copperfield brought the flair of his stage shows to uncharted territory when he purchased 11 islands in the Bahamas, known as Musha Cay. He transformed this oasis into a private resort called the Islands of Copperfield Bay, which features amenities such as a tennis court, jet skis, alfresco dining, a movie theater, and a lush tropical isle. This island getaway has an astounding price tag of $42,000 to $60,000 per night. This tropical investment, along with his various television specials and live show at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, have amassed him a net worth of over $875 million. Number 6. Jay-Z. At the top of the music industry, acclaimed rapper and entrepreneur Jay-Z sits atop a throne built upon more than 55 million studio albums sold to date. Born Sean Carter, The 49-year-old artist, more commonly known by his hip-hop nom de plume, is as creative with his business career as he is behind a microphone. From record labels and real estate to shoe deals and sports teams, Jay-Z has found success in a variety of industries. His brand Rocawear sold for $204 million in 2007, and as a major shareholder in the streaming service Tidal, he leads the charge in direct competition with names like iTunes and Spotify. He's even launched his own sports agency called Roc Nation Sports, going so far as to become a licensed sports agent. The 21-time Grammy Award winner shows no signs of slowing down either, as Jay-Z continues to release new music annually while performing for sold-out stadiums around the world. His total net worth is estimated at $900 million and is only set to increase, as Jay-Z's next batch of projects are undoubtedly in the works already. Number 5. Kylie Jenner. The youngest entry on this list by far is reality star turned cosmetic queen Kylie Jenner. Born into the notoriously famous Jenner Kardashian dynasty, this young entrepreneur first caught the eyes of viewers via her family show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The show began in 2007, but her first foray into the business world came in 2012 when she worked with the brand PacSun to release a limited line of clothing with her sister Kendall. But it wasn't until 2015 with the launch of her cosmetics line that she really started making serious money. Being a model as well, Jenner invested $250,000 of her earnings into the first 15,000 lip kits, which sold out in just 1 minute after their debut. Renaming the company Kylie Cosmetics in 2016, Jenner stuck with it and sought help from her mother and e-commerce medium Shopify for further support, earning $420 million in revenue by the first 18 months of business. She attributes much of her success to social media, boasting an Instagram following of more than 124 million people. Taking advantage of the modern age has netted Jenner a tremendous $900 million net worth. Number 4. Michael Jordan. As one of the biggest stars throughout the 1980s and 1990s, not only in basketball, but in all of pop culture, few athletes have had comparable levels of influence and fame as Michael Jordan. The 6-time NBA champion made waves with the Chicago Bulls with 2 separate 3-year periods of utter domination between 1991 and 1993, then again between 1995 and 1998. With awards and accolades for miles, Jordan quickly became bigger than the sport, thanks to endorsement deals like his Air Jordan brand sneakers, made by Nike, and his starring role in the 1996 film Space Jam. Not all of his pursuits have panned out as successfully as his achievements with the Bulls, such as his short-lived career in professional baseball, or his return to the NBA with the Washington Wizards, but his airness continues to ride high with a net worth of $1.7 billion, thanks to the cultural impact he and his brand have made on the world at large. Number 3. Oprah Winfrey. Known as the queen of all media, Oprah Winfrey has built an empire on the merits of her self-titled daytime talk show, which aired for 25 consecutive years. Upon making the leap from broadcast news to her own television show in 1986, The Oprah Winfrey Show quickly became the top daytime talk show, bringing in twice the audience of competing talk show host Phil Donahue. Gaining traction among viewers worldwide thanks to a combination of prominent celebrity interviews and broad topic discussion, including social issues and self-help advice, much of Winfrey's success is also owed to her unique personality. Her charming, aggressive, yet well-grounded demeanor has attracted the attention of people from all walks of life. Extreme generosity, as shown in the now famous episode of The Oprah Winfrey Show, in which she gave each audience member a free car, has also gone a long way in endearing her to millions. Launching her own channel in 2011 called the Oprah Winfrey Network, she continues to work hard to bolster her career. After all, as the first black multi-billionaire in North America and recognized as the greatest black philanthropist in American history, Winfrey has a larger-than-life reputation to live up to. And with a net worth of $2.6 billion, she doesn't stand to lose her place on this list anytime soon. Number 2. Steven Spielberg. Director, writer, and producer Steven Spielberg is one of the most prolific filmmakers ever. He is the architect of famous silver screen classics like Jaws, E.T., Poltergeist, Jurassic Park, Saving Private Ryan, Minority Report, The Goonies, Hook, and the Indiana Jones franchise. Thanks to the high popularity of these films, Often starring high-profile performers, Spielberg has become a highly respected name in the industry. Actors and actresses want to work with him, studios grant him massive budgets, and more often than not, his films garner a hefty return on investment. He is by and large considered to be the highest-grossing film director in history, with the 2018 release of Ready Player One, bringing his combined global box office revenue to a total of over $10 billion. The success of Spielberg's filmography has netted him a worth of $3.7 billion, along with 3 Oscars and over 100 other film and achievement awards. Looking toward the horizon, with upcoming projects like the long-rumored final installment to the Indiana Jones franchise and a film adaptation of the DC comic book series Black Hawk, the future success for this acclaimed director is boundless. Number 1. George Lucas. The mind behind legendary film franchises Star Wars and Indiana Jones, as well as the founder of companies Lucasfilm and LucasArts, George Lucas tops this list with a whopping net worth of $5.4 billion. Built on the back of his space fantasy classics, Lucasfilms was sold to Disney in 2012 for more than $4 billion, divided between cash and Disney stock. The famed director has kept a relatively low profile since The Cell, having only worked on 2 films since: Red Tails in 2012, which told the story of the Tuskegee Airmen, and 2015's Strange Magic, a CGI comedic fantasy.